Hej, siema, witajcie. Kontynuujemy Runaway 3, Przeważny los. Mówi do was Altair. Kontynuujemy drugi rozdział. Jesteśmy tym razem Brianem Basco, czyli głównym bohaterem, z którym zaczęła się sama ta przygoda. Mowa tu o przygodach od jedynki. To jest główny bohater, którym sterowaliśmy już w jedynce. Jesteśmy w wariatkowie Happy Dale i naszym zadaniem jest rozwikłać plan zagadki. Co? Plan ucieczki z tego miejsca. Dobra. Obczajmy, co my tu w ogóle mamy dookoła.
We're all up there, the insane crowd and the crew that takes care of us. Great idea, so we can all remember who everyone is, because around here, every Tom, Dick, and Harry could be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The epitome of the over-friendly shrink. Hypocrite. She's uglier here than in person. Man, is she insistent when it comes to me taking my medication. The dude has some majorly overgrown sideburns. That psycho. He's really gotten me into a huge mess. But he does have the most unwavering personality at Happy Dale. He looks better in a hat. She's a good person at heart, and she can be fooled pretty easily. He's the other orderly, the one who comes in when Ernie leaves.
Ernie.
The dude has some majorly overgrown sideburns. He's a nice guy, but since he thinks his face is covered in ears, he comes off as a little eccentric. Wonder what he's staring at? An imaginary fly? I hope his plan works, like Marcelo says, for my own good. He turned 102 years old today, and he's still hanging on. Seriously, you can tell he hasn't had an easy time in these last few months. He's my doubles partner in ping pong, but since he's been ranting and raving for the last few days, all our matches were forfeited.
Okej, czyli poznałem całą gromadkę w ciągu paru sekund. Jest i Ernie. Pan Eloise Ernie.
Aw.
Hey, Ernie.
Hold on, Basco. What was all that yelling at Kurgan about?
Nothing. We were just playing, hide and go seek.
Oh? It's hard to believe you two get along. What do you need?
What do you think about the people at Happy Dale?
The employees or the patients?
Employees.
Who exactly?
The doctors.
My favorite is Bennett. He's reduced people's medication, and the solitary confinement, and the rough therapy sessions. He's a hard worker.
The nurses.
Ooh, they're all hotties. Too bad some of them are such whiny hags. That new one, Miss Palmer, I won't even look her in the face. Looks like a manhole cover.
The janitorial staff.
Oh, don't get me started on them. Today, that colorblind boob is on call. Always going on about Chuck Berry being the king, saying Elvis couldn't sing.
Nie wiem, czy ale jak wspomniał teraz o Elvisie, to tym bardziej czuję, że ta postać kiedyś będzie w którymś etapie tej gry udawać Elvisa, czy coś tego typu. Mówię wam.
Sorry, actually,
Which one?
Gabo Spiegelman.
I found out that an envelope arrives at Happy Dale every month, and inside is a $1 million donation. There's also a letter with no signature that asks that Gabo be treated kindly and well in exchange. That's why the guy lives like a prince. Intriguing, huh?
Jacob Kurgan.
He's bad news, Basco. Don't get anywhere near him. Even if you think you're a step ahead of him, he's already put you through the ringer, and he'd do it again in a snap.
We really shouldn't be gossiping like
Oj
this.
tam.
Okay.
Życie byłoby nudne bez plotkowania.
Do you think I'm crazy?
More or less. More than Quickle, but less than Junior. You're more at Gabo's level, but with a little touch of Hollister, a dash of Marcelo, and a bit of Mr. Nice Guy. Like a loon, Basco. Next question.
Ale podsumował.
What are you playing?
I'm not playing. This is Elvis brain training. A real black. Amazing for jogging the memory and increasing your knowledge about the king. I know it all, except for the ones I miss.
Yo, keep playing.
And winning.
Okej, więcej się nic nie dowiemy. Pokój 301, co się za nim kryje?
This is Dr. Reset and Kurgan's. Whoa.
Cool.
Looks like that psycho doctored up his bed to make it look like he's lying under the blanket. That way people will think he's sleeping and won't notice he's gone. In that case, I'd better not go in.
Cool.
I think not. Only Junior's in there, staring out the window with that good old paper bag on his head.
Shoot.
O, pokój rekreacyjny.
Hi, Miss Palm.
Your medication.
More pills? I had my meds today, don't you remember?
You choose.
Okay.
Jezus.
Swallow.
Jakie ultimatum.
Good boy, Bosco. And keep an eye on your stuff. I saw Kurgan suspiciously fumbling around with your pillow. I bet he stole your hidden candy.
Really? Okay.
A to już tyle?
How cool. She fell for it. Thank goodness for the old put the pills behind the wisdom teeth technique.
Ja mam ocenię w ósemce dziurę, ale nie dziurę na płytce, tylko jakby od strony policzka. No, nie boli mnie, ale teraz mam taki dylemat, czy
No way.
iść do dentysty, żeby mi
And he's
porwał?
having one of those days today.
I po prostu, żeby mi wyrwali obie te ósemki, czy tak zwane zęby mądrości, bo w czasie gimnazjum ich dwie mi usunięto, z racji, że się wrzynały i mi wypychały normalnie dziąsło, więc masakryczny ból to był, jak tak wypychały. No i był spokój, jak mi
Gabby,
wyrwano.
Tell me something.
Teraz tak myślę, bo miałem podobny ból raz i tak myślę, że to jest kolejny kolejny powód, żeby jednak je po prostu wyrwać, skoro już jeden jest dziurawy, dziwnie.
I'm gonna. Good for you.
Rozumiem, że to nasz pokój, bo otwarty.
Hey, Marcelo.
A jednak nie.
Why, thank you very much. What is it? Oh, a flower. Is it for me? It's lovely. A wonder of nature. Thanks, Marcelo.
Ty chyba sobie jaja robisz. My mamy w ekwipunku wyimaginowany kwiat? Poważnie? I może jeszcze mi powiecie, że on uratuje mi dupsko, dzięki czemu będę mógł... Gdyby nie ten kwiatek, to pewnie bym sobie nie uciekł, tak? W ogóle co to za miły, skoro się odezwał? Raz. Wiem, że poza występem, no ale co to ma być?
Hey, one question, Marcelo. Is it true you were the first contortionist mime in the whole world?
So they say. Apparently, people like my performances quite a bit, especially the one with the imaginary box.
What did that imaginary box routine look like?
I would appear on stage, climb inside an imaginary box, and after a few minutes of applause, I'd climb back out.
Bosco detests mimes. Bosco detests contortionists. Ergo, Bosco detests contortionist mimes. Okay, I take back what I said. Let's change the subject. Hey, what's up with that rope on your pants?
I look
Szacunek
completely
pewnie mi się przyda.
ridiculous compared to the way I look with suspenders, don't I?
Sure do.
Thing is, when mine came loose yesterday, Miss Palmer almost lost an eye. But luckily, she didn't.
Yeah, talk about luck.
Well, yes! Though Miss Palmer then had the brilliant idea of burning them
What?
with a cigarette lighter.
She burned your suspenders? But they were your prized possession. What a spiteful old hag. Was becoming a mime your childhood dream, or is it some kind of weird therapy?
Jaka mowa.
Okay, I take back what I said. I've got to go, pal.
Okay.
Okej. Łóżko, łóżko.
Miss Palmer said Kurgan was snooping around and may have
Aha, bo
stolen
to
the
jest
candy I
faktycznie.
keep under there.
To jest
Let's
mój
see if it's
lokator
here.
jakby. Dobra.
Huh? What's this knife doing here? Kurgan, that psycho. Why would he have left this here? Well, at least he didn't take my candy.
O,
No, the only thing I'll find is Marcello's PJs.
kaczuszki.
I don't think any of Marcello's stuff. It'll be sad to leave behind all these issues of do-it-yourself Science Illustrated, but obviously I can't take them with me.
Dobra, tu już nic nie ma.
And give it my plan to escape? Keep dreaming. I'm gonna be out on those streets tonight. You betcha. Nah, this place
betcha.
will be filled with mosquitoes if I do. Though you'd be surprised, the bars actually keep some of the fatter ones out. I don't see what for. It's Marcello's. It's Marcel.
A, to jest jego, dobra.
The ultimate proof that the great Marcello performed at the finest theaters around the world. It could have been made in Photoshop with some images from the net, but it looks real to me.
Dobra,
That
dobra,
one's
dobra.
Marcello's. Let Marcello move it. It's his.
O,
Nah, I don't think that will... My clothes are in...
oczywiście, bo jak popatrzysz na kratkę,
I never noticed there was a vent for the air duct system in
będziesz
here
chciał ją
too.
przesunąć.
No, nothing in...
Powaga.
I don't see what... Gabo says the cabinet is so close to the vent that you can't squeeze through there. But why not try? Oh, man. This is impossible. Someone put the cabinet so close to the air vent that getting through would be a miracle. I'd have to be Rubber Man to do this.
Marcelo by mógł.
It weighs way too much. Even empty, I couldn't move it.
To pogadajmy z Marcelą, może on się tam przeciśnie.
Hey, could you get in the vent for the air conditioning?
Through the vent? Wouldn't I love to, Basco? But I'm the great Marcelo, and I can't stoop so low as to perform such a simple
Baka.
magic trick. It's for my own good.
It's about your...
Yes?
I don't quite get it. What was the imaginary box like?
Well, it was transparent, square, the lid open outward. It measured 3 feet on each edge.
Wait, I think I'm starting to get the idea. Yeah, I think I can picture it. It was a really small box. How did you manage to get inside?
It's obvious. Fold it up into a tiny ball.
What did that imaginary box routine look like?
I would appear on stage,
ogarniam w co ja
climb
gram.
inside an imaginary box,
Co tu się
and after a few
wyprawia?
minutes of applause, I'd climb back.
I've got to go.
Okay.
Wejdź do pudełka.
Knowing him, let's just imagine I happen to have an imaginary box. Then could you perform your famous act?
No, because I'm not wearing any suspenders. How can I perform an act of that caliber without my suspenders?
You are
Kurde.
well,
Może otworzę pudełko. A więc muszę jakoś zyskać szelki, tylko nie wiem skąd. Może teraz bez problemu będę mógł się przemieszczać po tym pokoju rekreacyjnym.
No, I spent my whole childhood reading.
Okej. Aż mi smutno na ten
One,
widok.
he has a cold, and talking would be bad for his throat. 2, He's 102 years old. Let's not add 3.
Kurze,
He's 100.
nie przeczytałem free, bo kliknąłem przypadkowo.
Your throat's mighty fine and your tonsils will shine. Splash, splash, splash. It's minty freshness galore.
A ja myślałem, że granie w Hellblade Senua Sacrifice to było wyzwanie dla psychiki.
He's heading faster than a speeding bullet towards Rancho Cucamonga.
Super. Mogę się dosiąść.
Nice idea, but I already have an escape plan.
Nie uszkodzić kaloryfer, tylko...
At that speed, I'll never catch. From its sleek lines and the purr of the engine, I'd swear it was a 50.
Say what?
1. He has a cold. 2. He's 103. He went mute at the age of 90-something. 4. He's going 40 miles an hour on the freeway. Were I to distract him, somebody might get hurt. That's not doable. Talk with Mr. Knight. Mr. Nice doesn't speak. In fact, he is such a sweetheart. I know what's gonna happen, but you can... Calm down, Morgan. Nobody's gonna take it away
Morgan
from you.
Freeman? Kurde. Coś trzeba z tą walizką zrobić prawdopodobnie.
I don't want to give... Whatever's inside... No, that's Ernie's gift. No, that would be like taking a piece of him. The other day, the one in the nurse's room went on the fritz, and they had to call... Not a chance. Someone could see... It leads to the...
Cholera. No tu jeszcze mamy. Ogarnięte. Garnięte. Chyba, że tej laski może wziąć, nie? Nie.
I am not a killer, no matter what Bennett thinks. I am not an assassin. I did not kill Colonel Kordsmeyer. I don't remember any of what happened.
Coś ty powiedziała
but I
za
know that I did not do it, and somehow I'll prove it.
Tu jest.
Okay, but just for 30 seconds.
No pewnie telewizja. A nie. A tak.
Okay.
Organization of the Sandretti family. Culture section. Now we...
No way.
Tyle. Wróć do pracy. Czego?
No need to rummage for long. There's just a couple of little... The birthday candles from Monty Hollister's cake. Brand new.
Ej, chciałem pogadać.
Miss Palmer,
Scram, Bosco.
Jaka miła.
that new pill you gave me, what's it for?
Bennett's orders.
But what's it used for?
Bennett's orders, I said.
Bennett's? Oh, come on.
If it were up to me, it wouldn't be medication. So shut your trap.
I don't really care about that pill, but I do have other questions.
Well, I don't have any answers.
Świetnie.
You shouldn't be threatening us with that taser, you know.
And you shouldn't come near me when it's in my hand, should you?
When is Miss Carrington coming back?
W czym
That's
jest?
none of your business.
But she is feeling better, right?
It's none of my business.
Słodka.
You're just the substitute. When she comes back, you'll leave, right?
I'm your nurse, so watch your mouth.
What's your opinion? Did she fall accidentally or did she jump?
The West Wing could drive anyone bonkers.
Miss Carrington was really happy working in this wing.
As corroborated by her swan dive out the window, right?
The truth
Nie wiem,
is,
czy ona
nobody
czuje, że to
ever wants
jakaś
to work in the West
mafijka jest.
Psychopaths are not usually the life of the party.
You had just started working in the South Wing. Why did you have to come here and replace Miss Carrington?
Yeah, that South Wing sure is full of peace and quiet, isn't it? What's it to you?
Oops, I forgot to ask you one little detail about Miss Carrington. Talking about Miss Carrington makes me sad. Let's change the subject.
Sure. To nothing, I propose.
Didn't you forget the whiteboard therapy hour?
It's canceled today.
Why?
Because I don't want to. You can't convince me.
Okay, I guess I can skip my whiteboard therapy for one day. Nice chatting with you. See you around.
Back to your room.
No i lipa. Tutaj też jest szyb
It
wentylacyjny.
leads to the air.
Może czemu trzeba dać temu Mortiemu, czy jak czy Morganowi, czy jak mu tam świeczki.
I don't want to give it.
Jemu?
They're from his birthday cake, but who cares? I doubt that'll work. All right. I'll take the blue one. It's better to steal the whole cookie jar than just one cookie. Nobody said anything, so I guess no one saw me take this.
Aż ty w życiu, ile tu tego jest w ogóle? Aha nie, pisaki, rysunki.
No.
Szafka. Tabliczki.
One will suffice, don't you think? You can tell some people have never had one of these in their pocket before. I don't have the key.
Aha.
All
Dobra,
right.
porysujmy coś. Mój lek, ja?
Hey, that's a great idea.
Dobra, i spróbujmy to dać... O właśnie.
The old switcheroo. And now, let's see if it all plays out the way I expect.
Did I show how much you hurt me?
Jest bez nowego floata?
When he saw how much I love. Those who say that life is worth it, they haven't had you at all. Now my dear again's nothing but hate in all my head. I bought the careful head so
Okej. Oj, teraz będziemy mieć pewnie dostęp do walizki. Patrzcie.
No, because if Mr. Nice turns around and notices it's missing, he may just faint. Don't want that.
Ej,
Oh gee. The elastic straps are still on the outside.
no to weź się.
No. Mr. Nice doesn't speak. In fact, he doesn't even listen.
Cholera, to co teraz?
They're not too comfy. That's the whiteboard group therapy, sir. The topic of our last session is still on the board. Why killing is bad.
Faktycznie. Atlanta.
Mr. Nice has been wanting to go to Atlanta for 40 years. It
O,
must be a
odradzam,
really
tam
nice
gdzie
town.
zaczął atak szwendaczy. The Walking Dead, pamiętamy, Lee. Jak dobrze, że uciekałeś z tej Atlanty. Że tak marnie skończyłeś. Clementine, tęsknię za tobą, chcę już ograć ostatni epizod, ale nie ma spolszczenia. Po angielsku mógłbym, ale jednak ze spolszeniem najlepiej. No. To skoro już to mamy za sobą, może damy miętówki mu.
I don't want to give it to him.
Hmm.
No, because if Mr. Nice turns around and notices it's missing, he may just...
Kurczę, nie mam pomysłów jak. Berze.
I don't want to give...
Hmm. Ale naprawdę tam są...
It's in the trunk of the car, right where it should be. Now I can.
O.
High quality merchandise.
Okej.
Okay, done.
No i mamy szelki dla naszego The Great Marcelo? Tak się chyba nazywa.
Yes, but I'll prepare things as well as... What could that strange thing poking me inside my pocket be?
Don't worry, it happens to me too, especially when I wake up in the morning.
Jezus, nie to miał na myśli, człowieku.
An imaginary box.
An imaginary box.
If only someone here knew how to put these suspenders on and hop inside.
Hey, me, Vasco, me, I can do it.
Well, these are for you then. Ladies and gentlemen, with you tonight, the great Marcelo!
Oh. Hey.
Marcelo, you okay?
Hmm?
Then get ready. Here comes the best part. And now, the great Marcelo will get out of the imaginary box and make his way through the imaginary tunnel.
Imaginary.
Until he reaches an imaginary trapdoor in the tunnel floor.
In the front. Ow! Inside the casino.
The great Marcelo's been teletransported.
I teletransported.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the great Marcelo will kindly remove the key from the lock and put it in my hand. I knew that psycho had left it in the lock.
Zupełnie inaczej wyobrażałem sobie to kasyno. Ale to jest psychiatryk. Znaczy, no. Czego się mogłem spodziewać w sumie. Nie ma tam dziury?
No, the guys might get annoyed. And Quickle would blame big business, poultry farmers, the government. None of these drinks are my style. It's the only unused one sitting around. The other day, Quickle just started banging on it, saying something about how it promotes bourgeois. The sliding iron weight came loose, and there's no way to use it anymore. No pun intended.
Ej, a gdzie ten psychol uciekł w takim razie, skoro tu nie ma przecież... chyba że wentylacją, no tak. Uwaga, ten. Parek, nie? Dobra, wejdziemy?
Yes, just like Gabbo planned.
Right after going through the air vent in the casino, you'll find a map. Use it to get to the central fan.
Unless...
Wziął ją.
I knew it! Psycho, 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 psycho! I should have known that Kurgan would take the map of the air ducts. I have no other choice but to find another map, or I'll never make it to the roof.
Kurde. Może Gabe zna.
Gabbo. Imagine some psycho just stole the air duct layout maps. How could I get my hands on another map?
By improvising. For instance, don't janitors usually carry that type of thing around?
W sumie.
We'll talk.
Okay, but
Dobra. Pogadajmy z takim jednym.
Hey, Ernie.
What do you need?
Chyba już wiem, czyje ciało było bez głowy podobne do Briana. Czuję, że to ten psychol, którego właśnie ścigamy.
How's the Elvis?
There's still a question or two I can't crack. But if I keep using up all the multiple choices,
No może w ten
I'll end
sposób
up getting them
wyciągniemy z
right
niego, czy pamięta jakąś... Albo i nie.
Yo.
and winning.
Ach.
Rock.
Just one little question.
What?
Could you open the small cabinet so I can grab the ping pong paddles?
No. The old guy's got the table for the moment.
I don't want to play ping pong. I'm just asking for the paddles to screw with your mind. Okay, I'm history lady.
Po co mi...
I won't get anywhere doing that.
Po co mi ta
The
rurka?
other day, Junior discovered that if you blow into one end, air comes out the other. He was majorly entertained after that.
O, ja chcę rurkę.
That is not the most appropriate use.
Dajmy kwiatka pielęgniarce.
I wouldn't give her a drop of water if she was lost. Little boy's room, Miss Palmer. Gotta go. Hollister said California is the place you ought to be. But I went into the little boy's room and took a pee.
Jakiś pomysł? Ciekawe co... Wciąż jeżdżam. Wiem, że coś się zmieniło. Ale jednak nie. Dobra, Joshua, co mi powiesz?
Here, right about here, there was a nasty bug in the game that drove the computer programmers totally bonkers. One afternoon, after they went home, I snuck into the bug removal department and fixed everything up for them. I'm such a nice guy. Let's get back to it. Listen up, because I'm about to give you some priceless assistance. Look for the machine that calls you a beached whale and snatch the hunk of metal it's got on it.
Że co? A tu coś jest, ciężarek.
All right.
Wieloryb, waga, nie wiesz.
It weighs quite a bit, but I can deal. It's a heavy thing.
Moi drodzy, w tym miejscu zakończymy kolejny odcinek. Będziemy rozkminiać już na świeży rozumek, bo jest późno, gdy to nagrywam. Kolejny odcinek z Runawaya, więc bardzo wam dziękuję za uwagę i przypuszczam, że w kolejnym odcinku skończymy kolejny rozdział, czyli ten drugi. Ale mogę się mylić. To zależy od tego, jakie będę miał rozkminy. A na tę chwilę jeszcze raz dziękuję za uwagę, trzymajcie się i do następnego. CHCESZ.